Graduated 3 years ago. I'm studying nutrition and dietetics at Wollongong. Past 2 years I've been doing a lot of rehab because I've got a knee reco. So just getting back into soccer now, which has been, I guess, a toll on the mental health, not being able to get outside for ages and then do the things that you could always do.
Yeah.
But yeah, besides that, that's me.
Yeah. Sweet. How are things at the moment?
Things are pretty good. Finished uni exams, went alright. Had to repeat subjects, so got them out of the way.
Yeah. I'm not keen for that.
Oh no, it's fine. But yeah, just chilling now.
Yeah.
Trying
to get some sort of schedule.
Yeah.
Some sort of
routine.
Consistency. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Right.
weird.
So again, to the issues will be the bulk of the interview. So what brings you here? What's like the overrunning issue?
So it would basically be anxiety.
Yeah.
Which is weird because for everybody and most people that know me, I don't really come across as someone that's anxious, like pretty laid back and relaxed.
Yeah.
But hyperactive, so it's like I go both ways.
Yeah.
In year 10, I sort of started having like thought when I think of something and it just like keep going in my brain, like go in circles and circles and circles. But it's always been me, so I never knew it was anxiety. I just thought
you just thought that's just you. Yeah.
Whatever. And then sort of year 10 it started. Year 11 was a bit worse. Year 12 like worse with exams, whatever.
Yeah.
Didn't really even know it was anxiety till probably last year.
Right.
So I've been trying for 5 years.
Yeah, and you're just running rampant for you don't even know what's... Yeah.
And I think like a lot of people go through the stage of denying you have something wrong.
Yeah.
And that was definitely a thing for me. But I was such an overthinker, I could almost overthink it to the point that I could convince myself I didn't have it.
Yeah.
And then it was sort of a turning point. Like last year I was going out like in Cronulla, going to go out, and I really didn't want to. And I didn't know why, but I just felt really scared to go out. And that was not me because I love going out, I love socialising. And I'm thinking, how can I be socially anxious if I love socialising? That doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
And then I'm sitting there and like my heart was racing. It was basically like first panic attack, I guess.
Yeah.
And then I got up and started pacing in my house. I literally, no one was home, I didn't know what to do. No one was over, no one had come from freeze yet. And yeah, ended up vomiting. I had a full on like, and then I was fine, but I was really tired.
Yeah.
Still went out. But then when I went out, I felt so sick I had to come home.
Yeah.
So it was like, it was like me knowing that it was anxiety was the nausea part.
Right.
And vomiting.
Yeah.
But all through year 11 and 12 I was doing that. Yeah. And I thought it was because I had intolerances to food. Turns out it wasn't.
It wasn't,
It was just anxiety.
It's such a, it's like a poisonous thing that just, it reaches into every second of your day.
Yeah.
Because like, at least for me, like it kind of attacks every little thing I do. Yeah. So even if it's something I've done always and I'm like getting used to it, it becomes something that overcomplicates every little thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big time.
Yeah.
Makes you, like things that you think are normal can just be changed in like a second and you're thinking, what the hell? I've done it before, why is it hard now?
Right.
Yeah.
Did it ever evolve into like a depression, or was it just kind of just anxiety?
Luckily.
Yeah.
I mean, I definitely went through stages, but when I couldn't leave the house.
Yeah.
So when I did my knee, I literally laid on the couch all day. Like I literally couldn't even get myself up to go to the bathroom. Like it was messed up.
Yeah.
So I was there with my head all day. So that, like, I remember thinking to myself, holy crap, I can't imagine people that have like lifelong injuries. Like you would be so depressed, because I had a little bit of that, definitely. But once I was able to get out, I felt a lot better. Yeah. Which was lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, it's like when you get so used to being able to go outside and that being the norm, and when something shakes up your world, you don't really know how to
react to it.
Yeah.
I felt stuck in it, like literally stuck.
Right.
It was so weird.
And I guess how would you explain the type of anxiety you have to people not sure about it? Yeah. Or don't have it yet?
I guess. So the first thing I notice is my thoughts. So they start circling. So if you have, some people have a thought and they can just dismiss it and it's just a thought. Whereas I'll have a thought, think about the thought, thinking about the thought to the point that I feel sick.
Oh
wow. And then when I feel sick, my heart races. I can get the shakes, like literally you can go shaking, can't stop.
Wow.
And it will go like I can't go to sleep. So if it's at night, I'll try and close my eyes, go to sleep. I feel like I'm asleep, but you know when it's like REM sleep, you're not really completely asleep. And then I'll keep waking up, and then my heart's racing all night.
Yeah.
So now, like if I ever do get it, which I don't often anymore, I have to stay up.
Yeah.
Because it makes me more calm. If I try and force myself to go to bed, it makes it just stressed.
Just kind of let it happen.
Yeah.
Have you?
Like it's cool. So.
Have you? Like, so even doing things that are intentionally designed to calm you down, like reading, having tea, or like maybe sleeping tablets. Like, have you?
I've never had sleeping tablets. I have had anti-nausea, but that's because I was up all night, vomiting, whatever.
Yep.
For me, I did the whole meditation thing, like the mindfulness, and I tried to do it every day at the same time at night. But then I found that because a lot of the time it did happen at night, I had this like connotation with like going to bed being the time I have anxiety, and then it just right. So I tried to like wake in the morning, and then making myself do it made me anxious. Trying to do that meditation for the fact of getting rid of your anxiety made me feel anxious doing it. So
it's just adding on top of an already existing problem.
It was so weird because I was like, it's meant to be helping me breathing and relaxing, but I sit there and my heart's racing because I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
So now I think it got to the point that you've got to accept what you feel. I didn't really accept it. I wanted to push it away.
Just get it out of here,
But then you got to sit there and go, okay, this is how I feel. I'm not unsafe. I'm in a safe environment. There's nothing to be scared of. I'm going to be fine. There's no reason to be sick. It's definitely telling yourself out being stronger than your mind, which is the weirdest thing to think of, but
right. So some therapeutic activities, these are absolutely huge. I think that they are what get you through each day, because it is a day-to-day thing. So what are those for you?
I'd say running. Like long distance. I don't really know when that started, but I've always liked it since I was younger. When the anxiety sort of first started, I probably, just training, getting outside, listening to music, going for drives. Because I feel like when you drive, you get in your mind, like you can't really think about it as much. Which sometimes helps to think more clearly. Because my problem was too many thoughts at once. So if you're driving, you've got to focus on that, and you can only have really one thing in your head at a time. Plus, obviously, the road.
It's a focus. It's a focus thing. It is very important.
Definitely the meditation thing in the beginning until it made me too anxious to do. But I do it now and I'm fine now. Breath work.
That's huge.
Massive for me. Only recently as well have I actually done it every day, which is crazy.
Is that the diaphragmic one? That's huge. I realise how much that's helped.
Affirmations.
Positive affirmations, they're huge.
I'd probably say that's it. Oh, and weirdest thing, I actually read it somewhere, but having pets and like spending time with your pets reduces your anxiety.
Oh, for sure.
And I'm like, this is so weird, but it definitely works.
They have this weird understanding of us when we're not feeling great.
100%. Like my dog laid next to me when I had my knee done downstairs. She would not leave. It's so weird.
So get a dog or a cat or something.
Get a dog, 100%.
It's good to have something that you can be affectionate towards and just
patting them is meant to reduce the stress. I know, especially mine of it. I think you can kill two birds with one stone. Like you can take them for a walk, and you're also taking yourself for a walk. So true.
It's like, it's just really you're in your own zone, Right. And so starting to be a dietitian, right?
Yes.
What I guess have you learned from that so far?
With the mental stuff? Or
I think just in general that has helped you with all of this.
Well, I guess like one of the main things is if you're not filling your body with what it needs, it's going to show one way or another, whether that's like weight or acne or stress or hormone imbalances, all that jazz. And you learn that it's important to have whole foods and I don't know, just really cut out crap from your diet. And it does make you feel better, and your brain is clearer. And like I notice if I eat, say, gluten because I'm intolerant to it, I can't concentrate as well as if I had a mad salad or something. I don't know, it's just a thing. It could be mental, but it's definitely, like, obviously studies have shown that. But learned that it's important to do the whole food thing.
Right.
And that the importance of exercising and reducing your stress and like disease and everything. So I think, studying that also helped me to stay on track with reaching my goals and also not, I guess, falling back off the bandwagon and going back into like another dark place.
Yeah. And that's something for me. I'm not the best eater. Like I'm not great with that, and I can be inconsistent with my exercise.
Yeah.
I think the main thing I've found when I am consistent is just that I have one thing to do per day. So one form of exercise to do per day. Because once I do that exercise, I feel amazing, and then I'm more inclined to eat something more healthy. So I think it's tough to start out with a schedule, obviously, but my whole thing is that one thing a day, you wake up, you go for a run, or you go for a walk or swim, whatever it may be. If you can just get one thing done, then you'll get to the point where like, oh damn, like I can fit all these other things in my day, and
getting up earlier 100% helps as well when you're sleeping for longer and you feel like crap when you wake up. Getting up early helps as well. The easiest way to say it is just let it be. Like everything that happens, I guess sometimes it happens for a reason, depends what you believe. But I don't know what I tell. I guess that you'll get through it. That's really, really simple. It's just saying you never know what's going to come. So even if I did have someone tell me when I was younger, like, this is anxiety and blah, blah, blah. I think maybe knowing more about it when I was younger, or I think knowing more about it and more of the symptoms, and maybe getting advice about it. Like when I was sick, someone telling me that that's not normal, or I didn't really have that. Everyone didn't. I didn't believe it, but nor did people around me. They didn't think I was anxious either. Because they're like, you're not anxious. I saw a specialist and he goes, you're not a very anxious person, are you? I was like, no. He goes, yeah, I didn't think so. And that was like it. So that was like, okay. Because I don't come across like that. Right. So I know. I guess just don't be scared to get help. Would probably be a thing. Don't push emotions or feelings away, like denying things. And let it be. Let it be. That's
a good song, actually.
Yeah, it is.
What is something you can do better moving forward?
With that?
Just in taking care of yourself, I guess.
Probably focusing more on the breathwork stuff. Because I know that makes the biggest difference for me. Like clear of mind, which helps the whole situation. And then, of course, staying on top of your nutrition, because I think that's really important. And training as well, but training is getting better. Joining a new gym.
So last question, we'll finish off. I guess the best advice from yourself to anyone who is struggling in a similar way.
See someone.
Definitely
see someone. No matter how intense it is, just get help. It doesn't it's going to help you at the end of the day either way, shape or form. You'd rather be improving yourself than sitting in the same situation. And I think I used to say like going up to the same door and expecting something different is insanity. Like that's what I always say to myself. Which is like, changing the environment you're in, or if you're struggling at uni, you don't like it, take a step back, stuff like that. The batching sun up in your head, the anxiety in your head, that works.
I like that.
Breath work, like deep breathing through the nose, out the mouth. I do it at morning and night, like when I wake up, when I go to bed, or in the shower even. And what other one was it for anxious? Accepting when you feel anxious. And that will help let it pass quicker when you just accept it and don't try and fight it. That's probably the best thing.
Sweet. I think anxiety is at the core of everything, and if you learn to have strategies and tools to deal with it, you can really use it to your advantage.
Definitely, because
that's what all those things do.
And everyone's going to have times of anxiety, depression in their life. It's just like how to cope with it, and I guess how much it affects you. And if you can't cope with it alone, there's no problem with that. You need to get help elsewhere, and it's definitely worth it.
Sweet. It's a wrap. Thank you for coming on.
No worries.
Appreciate it. Thank you for watching, everyone. I hope you found something helpful from this, and I hope you have a good day.